Nobby, and welcome back to the Twig Science Lab. Great to see you again, hydrologists. I'm just back from my holiday. I can still hear the sound of the waves, feel the cool breeze on my face, and taste the seawater. I accidentally swallowed some water when I went swimming in the ocean. How salty is seawater? Ugh. How salty is seawater? Let's investigate. For this investigation, we'll need water, salt, a 250 milliliter graduated cylinder, a hydrometer, a measuring spoon, a thermometer, and a hydrometer reading conversion table. Let's make some seawater in the lab to see how much salt is in it. To measure the salinity, or how much salt is in water, we'll use this instrument called a hydrometer and a hydrometer reading conversion table. First, let's add 250 milliliters of water to the cylinder. This water is from the faucet, so it shouldn't have any salt in it just yet. But let's check using the hydrometer. Can you see these markings? These will allow us to measure the salinity in the water. The higher the reading, the more salt is in the water. The markings are quite close together, so we'll have to pay close attention. Let's add it to the water. Water from the faucet should have a reading of 1. One it is. Great. How much salt do I need to add to the water to make it seawater? Well, the hydrometer reading conversion table will help us figure that out. It will tell us the reading that we need for seawater. But in order to use the table, we first need to get the temperature of the water. The temperature of the water is about 20 degrees Celsius. Remember, seawater is 3.5% salt. So if the temperature of the water is 20 degrees Celsius, the table tells us that the hydrometer reading we need to get to is 1.026. So how can we increase it to 1.026? Correct. We need to add salt. Let's use a 2 milliliter measuring spoon, which is about half a teaspoon. Let's add the first spoonful. The hydrometer is sitting slightly higher in the water. So what's the reading now? Well, the water is hitting the first marking below 1. That means the reading is 1.01. Let's record our findings on the board. We're getting close now. I think we just need half a spoonful of salt, or 1 milliliter. Look at how high it's floating now. The salinity must be close to our target. So, after adding 2.5 spoonfuls of salt, the hydrometer reading is between 1.02 and 1.03. This means that the water in the cylinder should be about 3.5% salt, just like seawater. Let's add the results to the board. We added another 1 milliliter of salt to the water, which took us to our target of around 1.026 and 3.5% salt. In total, we added 5 milliliters of salt to make seawater. If we want to measure the salinity with more accuracy, we could use a digital hydrometer. just like this one. Shall we see how close we got to 1.026? Wow! The digital hydrometer reads 1.026. That is spot on. Great work, hydrologists. You've successfully made seawater.